You led me straight to the fall. I'm broken, I'm still trying, skin and bone.
Now, before this video begins, I just want to say a quick thank you. I got way more success on my last Chris Hansen video than I thought, which is good for like two reasons. One, obviously success is good, but the other reason is because I've been wanting to do more Chris Hansen videos, and that kind of is gonna like motivate me to do more. I've just always been so worried that they're gonna get taken down for YouTube, like what they say in the video being too inappropriate. But it didn't, so we'll do more, and you guys like it, so we'll do more. And today we're trying something new. We are reacting to a ghost hunting show called Ghost Adventures. I've never seen this show. I've seen clips of similar shows, and let's get into it.
Ghosts can't hurt you most of the time. But as we've learned through the years, we're not always dealing with ghosts. Sometimes we're dealing with forces that are much darker, and those entities can hurt you.
Yo, I'm getting so many mixed signals already. So he's saying ghosts can't hurt you most of the time, so can they or can they not? And this is apparently not even a ghost? Like, what? The whole show name is now a lie. It's called Ghost Adventures.
But in all the cases we've ever investigated, we've never heard of an entity that's actually killed before. Until now.
Is there like all the ghosts you faced before just like lame? That's so less scary if I react to more of these, knowing that there is no danger. You guys aren't afraid that they're gonna kill you. Only this one. And is it not a ghost? We only kind of saw like a crackhead in the woods and like, I don't know, an old lady sleeping? Are you guys afraid of old ladies?
We have been granted unprecedented access to investigate the Bell Witch Cave, where it is said a homicidal evil spirit still resides.
Okay, I'm gonna get some sort of comment about this. So, they say ghosts can't hurt you. A spirit, like it can? So, like, what's the difference? And these dudes are going in a cave? Bro, why don't more shows do that? That's so cool.
The Bell Witch story in Adams, Tennessee is infamous.
Yeah, I've never heard of this story.
This was the only haunting ever investigated by a state government. They concluded that this was a supernatural event.
Widely recognized as the most famous haunting this country has ever seen, the Bell Witch has been the subject of numerous articles, books, and even a major motion picture.
Yeah, but what about the Conjuring movies? Like, even if this was the most famous, is this now like, wouldn't this be like number 2 at this rate? And I get it, like, oh, it's the government investigating might be like a technicality, but literally the third Conjuring movie actually is about a court case where someone says a demon possessed them to kill someone.
The Bells was haunted in 1817 to 1820.
That's almost 200 years ago.
Right.
This may be one of the oldest, most well-documented ghost stories
in supernatural history.
Yo, why do they have a third cameraman just standing off to the distance? I feel bad for that dude. We'll be over here, and you guys go like 20 feet that way, okay?
This letter, dated June the 6th, 1819. It was discovered between the pages of an old family Bible by Dan Willoughby, a direct descendant of the man quoted in the letter.
My great-great-great-grandfather somehow got trapped between Sulphur Fork Creek and Carver Spring, ended up at the Bells. And the letter said there was no angel, and there was a demon in the house, and that people had sat in the room reading the Bible waiting for the witch ghost.
Evidence of these hauntings can be found in the diary of Richard Bell, the youngest son and eyewitness to the evil that was perpetrated upon his family.
Okay, you know, this is like typical beginning stuff. I'm just curious of how we go from this small town, this like country little area, to a like cave? I don't know, I'm kind of confused on this.
According to Richard Bell, eventually these noises came inside. Got in Betsy Bell's room and it started slapping and pulling her hair.
Betsy Bell was John's youngest daughter and one of the main targets of the witch's fury.
These attacks on her got to be intense.
Yet these attacks were nothing compared to the fate that befell her father.
Wait, I thought you guys just said that this was the worst of it. But now it's not the worst of it. Man, the show needs to make up its mind. I'm also low-key kind of like tempted to watch that movie. I also wonder, maybe I can react to that movie. I don't know how big of a movie it is.
Do you believe the Bell Witch killed your ancestor?
I do. He was poisoned.
On December 20th, 1820, John Bell died when the family found a mysterious black liquid in a vial near his body. When the Bell Witch spoke in a disembodied voice, I gave old Jack a big dose of that last night, which fixed him.
You know what, I'm gonna ignore if this is a ghost or spirit at this point and why they would have to like poison him instead of doing something like more grand. Cause when they say the witch spoke, I was expecting something, you know, like cool. You know, like some like witchy saying or thing like that. But honestly, that's kind of lame. I fixed him up. I gave him a big dose of this. The ghost might as well just say get fucked Nord to the family and like disappear.
Earlier, we found out that your ancestor is the man who apparently wrapped the Bell Witch up with a blanket and tried to burn it, set it on fire.
That's right.
And your ancestor said something about that event. What did he say?
He said, I almost killed that.
So if there's anybody that's still alive that the Bell Witch hates, it's probably this guy.
If there's anyone this ghost hates, it's this dude, and we're bringing him here. He is so fucked. Why would you bring him? And what do you mean you almost killed it? So then what happened to the, like, what? There's so many things, like, missing of how did it get to the point of wrapping the ghost in the blanket? Like, what led up to that? Like, what happened after?
Probably this guy, because he has the same blood that tried to kill the Bell Witch.
As we make the long walk down to the entrance of the Bell Witch Cave, we prepare ourselves to conduct an experiment set up by our own audiovisual techs Billy and Jay. But before we can even begin, strange voices are heard inside the cave because we already have a camera and microphone rolling in there.
I'm sorry, I don't want to keep critiquing, but, I don't know. You think with this having to be like a big show, or at least a show, and, you know, they can do multiple takes of those lines. We heard sounds in the cave because we already set up a camera in the cave, and that's how we know. And this dude, like, with him is so scared. Why did you bring my dude with you?
What is that?
Dude, that sounded like someone talking. I swear to you.
Listen.
Did you hear that?
I heard it.
All 5 of us are absolutely stunned as we hear a very clear voice come from inside the cave, which to us, after analysis, sounds like "listen to me."
So the ghost just said listen to me? Who starts a sentence with listen to me? Dude, how are we supposed to, like, what are we listening to? You gotta finish your sentences here, man. Witch, whatever you are, spirit, ghost.
As Aaron and I prepare to get locked deep inside the Bell Witch Cave, Billy and Jay summon us back to the front room, where Bill Chappell's new energy sensors are going wild.
Dude, these things are going off like crazy.
Aaron, hurry up.
Hurry up before it stops.
Look, what's going on? What the Look. Are you serious?
And that one up there too.
Look. Oh my god, bro.
Whoa.
Holy you've got to be kidding me right now.
Can you feel the electricity in the room right now?
Yes, I can.
It's like...
I love that these shows, they always just go into these rooms, and they're never gonna explain what any of this means. It's gonna be like, oh my god. And you know, I can do some guesses of what all this means, you know, like, oh, the energy, the spirit, stuff like that is causing those to go off. But what if this was like my first time watching? I would have no idea what's happening here. I would just see a bunch of dudes running around the room. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, do you see that? Do you see that? Oh my god, oh my god.
Like, I can't even stand up.
Look at the poles. Look at the poles.
There's no
Are
electricity.
you filming it?
Yeah.
Are you getting it, Aaron?
It's on both sides.
Oh my god. What's happening right now is absolutely insane.
This ball of light that manifests towards me from deep within the hole is the only ball of light that appears on my camera while we are inside the cave. Not only that, but at the same time this anomaly passes by me, a voice is captured on my recorder.
Okay, before we even hear the voice, I'm pretty sure I saw another one of those like light bulb things going by. I'm just saying. I'm trying not to go on every technicality of what you're talking about, but this is certain ones I can't. Just watch for yourself.
Is the only ball of light that appears on my camera while we are inside the.
We just saw it go by.
By me, a voice is captured on my recorder.
Can you appear as a ball of light? Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
The amount of evidence we gathered during our stay at the Bell property proves that this place is a hotbed of paranormal activity, and even though the hauntings above ground ended over 200 years ago, we feel that this cave still plays host to the spirit that conducted the most famous haunt in America.
Whatever, they're wrapping up. We didn't get much evidence. And why is it in a cave instead of I don't understand. You left so much out. And listen, you can believe in ghosts or not believe in ghosts. I just want to know one question. I'm not gonna say if I believe in them or not. I'm just wondering, it's kind of weird that you would just be like, ghost, can you appear as a ball of light? And the ghost would just be like, yeah dude, here I come. That just doesn't make sense. Oh god, I hope this doesn't get a copy strike so you guys can all watch, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Make sure you have a good night.
I'm done with hitting your wall. Short notice, I just gotta let you know. You led me straight to the fall. I'm broken, I'm still trying, skin and bones. You